Okay friends, this is a quick tutorial on how to make a 9-pointed paper cutting. This is kind of the end product. We want to make a 9-pointed star like this. Starting with a sheet of paper. The tools you're going to need are a pair of scissors, nice and sharp, pencil, and a square sheet of paper. I've already started folding mine a little bit. But you want to start with a square sheet of paper, and then from here you fold it on the diagonals. So you want to fold it from one point to the other or along the diagonals. So you fold along the diagonal. And then from there you want to fold the paper in half, point to point. So you fold it in half, but don't crease it. The idea there is just to identify where the center is. So there's our center, and then I unfolded it using my pencil, made a little mark where that center is. And then the key here is to fold this paper into 3 segments. So that means you have to fold it into thirds. So it's not easy to do. It takes some time, it takes some practice, but the better you get at it, the more you do it, the better you get at it. So here is one fold. You'll see it's just in a segment of 1/3 of the piece of paper. Then I flipped it over and folded the other half next to it. So for those of you that are interested, the angle from here to here is 60 degrees. So if you wanted to do something or measure or make a template of some sort, that is 60 degrees. All right. Now that we have folded it into thirds, we have to fold it into another group of 3, another third. So I've already pre-folded mine. So you'll see that that is one fold, flip and fold again. So same premise, this angle from here to here, the angle between here is 20 degrees. So we went from 60 degrees to 20 degrees. Again, it's folding it in thirds. It's really challenging because when the paper gets thick, it's really difficult to get to a nice point, make nice straight edges. You have to work it a little bit, and it takes time, patience, and practice. Quick tip, try to use as thin as paper as possible. I think that helps quite a bit. If you use tissue paper or something thinner, aluminum foil even sometimes works. So from here is where we want to create our pattern. So this is the segment or the section by which we make our pattern. One quick tip, anything that is beyond these like little partial folds is not going to come out. So you kind of want to know, like here is the edge of the paper. So anything outside the edge is not going to turn out. So normally what I do is I just go maybe 1 centimeter below here and say, okay, anything above here can't be used, can't be cut, can't be created of a pattern of any sort. So what I've done for everyone in advance is I've created 2 little templates from this type beginning segment, right? So if we go with this pattern, we get a 9-pointed group of people like this. If you go with this pattern on the right, you get a 9-pointed pattern such as this. So I would recommend you be creative. You create any pattern you want. What we'll do is we'll create a new pattern out of here, just out of whatever pattern we decide. So I'm going to go, for instance, I'm going to go here and keep it simple. And then I'm going to just cut out here. So really, really simple pattern. The simpler pattern, the better it looks. So these are the areas that I'm shading, are the areas I want to remove. And you get an idea of what it's going to look like when we're done. Get a nice sharp pair of scissors. It's very helpful. This paper gets really thick and it's very difficult to cut if it's you have a dull scissors. So here we go. Quick tip, do not discard the centerpiece. I'll show you in a moment. So we took one piece off. Now we're going to take the other shaded area off. I'm going to take this off. Okay. So the reason I didn't want to discard the center piece is if we look at this pattern that I created, it matches this center piece. So you wouldn't want to remove it because then you get an extra bonus 9-pointed star from the center. And for instance, this one, I used that center piece. So again, a bonus center 9-pointed star. So the one we just cut, I'm going to unfold the center piece first. And you'll see that we have a smaller 9-pointed star. Okay, then we get our other piece. that we created. This is kind of the pattern we were looking for. It's a quite simple pattern, but I think it's elegant in its simplicity. And here we are, a very pretty little 9-pointed star. So that's pretty much it. Quick tips: use as thin as paper as possible. Make your designs as simple as possible. Use a nice pair of sharp scissors. Try to fold everything to a point if you can. It's very difficult. And that's about it. So again, this pattern on the right is this, it produces this 9-pointed star. This pattern on the left produces this 9-pointed star. So have fun. Any questions, let me know. Okay, bye-bye.